Have you ever felt completely drained, like your energy has just hit zero, and you're running on empty? We've all been there. Life throws so much at us: work, family, personal struggles, and it can feel like we're constantly fighting an uphill battle, getting weaker with every step. But what if I told you there's a source of strength that never runs out? A promise of renewal that can completely transform how you face your daily challenges. Today, we're rediving deep into one of the most powerful and encouraging verses in the entire Bible. Isaiah 40:31. It says, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." This isn't just a beautiful line of poetry. It's a profound promise for you and me, right here, right now. To truly grasp the power of this verse, let's look at the context. The prophet Isaiah was speaking to the people of Israel during a time of great distress and exile. They felt abandoned, forgotten by God, and utterly hopeless. Their national strength was gone, their future seemed bleak, and they were, in every sense of the word, weary. Does any of that sound familiar? Maybe you're not in physical exile, but you might feel emotionally exiled, spiritually drained, or just plain tired of the struggle. In the verses leading up to 31, Isaiah paints this incredible picture of God's majesty. He asks, "Who has measured the waters in the hollow of his hand, or with the breadth of his hand marked off the heavens?" He talks about God sitting enthroned above the circle of the earth, who brings princes to naught and reduces the rulers of this world to nothing. He's establishing a crucial fact: our God is infinitely powerful, wise, and in control. He doesn't get tired, he doesn't get weary. The creator of the ends of the earth will not grow tired or weary, and his understanding no one can fathom. This sets the stage for the incredible contrast in verse 31. The verse begins with a crucial word, but. It's a turning point. Despite the weariness you feel, despite the challenges that seem insurmountable, ... but those who hope in the Lord, ... This is the key. The entire promise hinges on this one action: hoping in the Lord. So, what does it mean to hope in the Lord? The original Hebrew word for hope here is kava. It doesn't just mean wishful thinking, like "I hope it doesn't rain today." It's a much more active and robust word. It means to wait, to expect, to look for, and to bind together with. Imagine twisting threads together to make a strong rope. That's kava. It's the act of intertwining our lives, our expectations, and our trust with God. It's an active, expectant waiting. It's looking to Him as our source, believing that He will act on our behalf. It's choosing to trust His timing and His character, even when our circumstances scream the opposite. When we do this, when we actively place our hope in Him, the promise unfolds. The first part is that we will renew their strength. The word for renew here means to exchange. It's not about mustering up our own strength. It's not about trying harder. It's about an exchange. We give God our exhaustion, our weakness, our burnout, and in exchange, He gives us His divine and exhaustive strength. It's a supernatural trade. Think of it like swapping out a dead battery for a brand new, fully charged one. Our power source is depleted, but His is infinite. And what does this renewed strength look like? Isaiah gives us three amazing pictures. First, they will soar on wings like eagles. An eagle is a symbol of power, majesty, and freedom. What's fascinating about eagles is that they don't just flap their wings frantically to get higher. They are masters of the wind. They wait for the thermal updrafts, and then they spread their wings and let the currents lift them higher and higher with very little effort. This is a beautiful metaphor for the Christian life. Hoping in the Lord is like positioning ourselves on the thermal currents of His grace and power. When we try to flap in our own strength, we get tired and don't get very far. But when we wait on Him, when we trust Him, His Spirit lifts us up. We begin to see our problems from a higher perspective, from His perspective. We soar above the turmoil on the ground, gaining clarity and vision that we just can't get when we're in the thick of it. This is the strength to rise above circumstances. The second picture is, they will run and not grow weary. This isn't the frantic, panicked running of someone trying to escape. This is the steady, determined pace of a long-distance runner who is trained, who is conditioned, and who has a reserve of energy. In our lives, there are seasons where we need to run. There are urgent tasks, demanding projects, and challenges that require intense, focused effort. The promise here is that when we are powered by God's strength, we can handle these intense seasons without burning out. We can maintain our pace, fulfill our responsibilities, and keep going with a stamina that is not our own. This is the strength for endurance in demanding times. Finally, Isaiah says, "They will walk and not be faint." This might be the most important and relatable part of the promise. While soaring like an eagle is glorious and running is necessary, most of life is just walking. It's the day in day out grind. It's the mundane routines, the repetitive tasks, the long slow journey of faithfulness. It's getting up every day, making breakfast, going to work, paying the bills, dealing with small frustrations, and doing it all over again the next day. This is often where we are most tempted to faint, to give up, to lose heart. The promise is that God's strength is available even for the ordinary. He provides the grace to simply put one foot in front of the other, day after day, without collapsing from the sheer monotony or the slow drain of daily life. It's the quiet, steady strength to be faithful in the little things, to persevere through the long haul, to keep walking the path God has set before us without fainting. This is the strength for daily faithfulness. So we have these three levels of strength: the power to soar above our problems, the stamina to run through demanding seasons, and the endurance to walk faithfully every single day. All of it flows from one source: actively hoping in the Lord. How do we apply this to our lives today? First, we need to be honest with ourselves and with God. Where are you weary? Where are you faint? Name it. Acknowledge your weakness. Stop pretending you have it all together. The first step to exchanging your weakness for His strength is admitting that your strength has run out. Second, practice kava, that active waiting. This isn't passive. It means spending time in His presence. It means opening His Word, not just to read it, but to listen for His voice. It means dedicating time to prayer, not just listing your requests, but binding your heart to His, expressing your trust and dependence on Him. It means choosing to believe His promises over the noise of your fears and circumstances. Third, look for the exchange. In prayer, consciously say, Lord, I give you my exhaustion, my anxiety, my weakness. According to your promise in Isaiah 42:31, I ask for your strength in exchange. I receive your strength to soar, to run, and to walk today. Make it a daily transaction. This promise isn't for super saints, it's for the tired, it's for the weak, it's for the weary, it's for anyone who is willing to stop relying on their own limited power supply and plug into the infinite power of the Creator of the universe. So today, whatever you're facing, whether you need to soar above a crisis, run a demanding race, or just find the strength to keep walking, remember this promise. Let your hope not be in your own ability, but in the character and power of the Lord. For those who hope in Him will renew their strength. It's not a possibility, it's a certainty. Thank you so much for joining me today to explore this incredible promise. If this message encouraged you, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more content that helps us apply God's Word to our daily lives. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. How has God given you strength when you were weary? Sharing your story could be the encouragement someone else needs to hear today. God bless you, and remember to wait on Him.